among the world's most rapidly growing economic regions. Today, the return on foreign investment in Africa is higher than in any other developing region. While its economies gain momentum, healthcare is still lacking. Developing healthcare capacity with Africans in the driver's seat is critical to building a thriving Africa. What if there were a place dedicated to building a vibrant, healthy Africa? One that calls their patients friends, helps prevent the global spread of disease. One that conducts cutting-edge research for new approaches to fight malaria, TB, and HIV/AIDS. A place where Africa's best and brightest can train as doctors, nurses, and researchers to be part of a team that will change the face of healthcare in Africa for decades to come. What if all of this was happening under one roof? It is. The Infectious Diseases Institute in Kampala, Uganda, has evolved into a regional center of excellence, the model for the future.
IDI has enabled the passion of many individuals representing many institutions to come together to make a difference in other people's lives. So we believe that IDI has touched the lives of at least 1 million people on the continent through its care programs, through its training programs, through its research programs.
Pioneered by Accordia Global Health Foundation, IDI is a locally proven model that is driving health innovation and leadership in Africa.
The vision was an African-owned, African-led institute, part of Accordia University, to train thousands in Africa to help in the fight against infectious diseases, and those in turn train hundreds, and together they would care for and treat millions.
In fact, they've trained over 6,500 African doctors, pharmacists, nurses, laboratory technicians, and community health workers throughout sub-Saharan Africa. It is the model for building local leadership, providing opportunities for Africa's best and brightest. IDI is an international hub for research that will impact care throughout Africa and the world.
So I think there's a lot to be learned about involving people who are living with the disease themselves in making policies, in making advancements in treatments, and making sure that our training is actually impacting their own lives.
It has replicated with this courage that there is hope to live. And by so doing, I also have found myself also encouraging others, because if it wasn't for IDEA, I don't think I would be living.
Accordia is committed to replicating this model in other African countries, an investment that will transform health outcomes across the continent.
Well, I think this alliance has worked magic. We've created what I believe to be one of the most outstanding centers of excellence in all of Africa for infectious disease research, training, and care. I think that this group is unique. I hope to see this model replicated. It works, and I think it serves as a beacon of hope for all of Africa.
A healthy and thriving Africa is good for Africa and the world. It is a smart investment with positive returns that will be seen for generations to come. There is a face of excellence in Africa. Women and men who are committed to building a vibrant, healthy Africa. By building and strengthening centers like the Infectious Diseases Institute, Accordia Global Health Foundation is fundamentally changing the healthcare landscape in Africa. Will you join us?